students please be seated? Good evening. I am Ann Heck, one of the principals at Lake Geneva Middle School, and on behalf of Julie Milligan and myself, the class of 2024 welcomes each of you to our Lake Geneva Joint 1 promotion ceremony. We would like to personally extend a warm welcome to the family members and friends of our 8th grade students. In addition, we welcome our special guest, Dr. Peter Wilson, Superintendent of Schools, and member of the Joint 1 Board of Education, Mrs. Barbara Dinan. We gather this evening to recognize the hard work and dedication of the students you see before you. Tonight is about celebrating, and to open our celebration this evening, I ask Tierney Lenz, member of the National Junior Honor Society, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand and share the Pledge of Allegiance with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
At this time, I would ask Eliana Strebe, member of multiple clubs, sports, and choir, and also having perfect attendance this year at LGMS, to share her words with the class of 2024.
Good evening, teachers, staff, family, friends, and fellow 8th graders. Today marks the end of an important chapter in our lives. We walked into the school as children, brimming with curiosity and eagerness. We now leave as young adults, prepared to take on the challenges that come our way as we go to high school. We have all grown immensely, and through our experiences, we have become more compassionate, resilient, and determined. The memories we have created here will stay with us forever. From the nicknames and inside jokes we have with each other and our teachers, to the school trips we took, the concerts we performed, and even the random things we saw in the hallways that we were never really quite sure how to respond to. We have all worked extremely hard and persisted through the difficulties we have had. In just a few short months, the next chapter of our lives will begin. We will be faced with new challenges, but we will learn how to overcome them. The years ahead of us may seem daunting, but that's what we thought back in 6th grade, and look at how far we have come. These next few years will be filled with exciting new adventures and will be remembered as some of the best years of our lives. The future is coming, and all we can do is embrace it with open minds and willingness. I want to thank our teachers. We wouldn't be where we are today without them, and I want to thank them for their dedication, patience, and wisdom. You always pushed us to be better and to never give up. You have made a lasting impact on our lives and will always be remembered. To our parents and family members, thank you for your unwavering support. You have brought us to this moment, and we are eternally grateful. We have come so far and will continue to go even farther, never forgetting the experiences that shaped us and the lessons we have learned along the way. While our time at this school was short, the memories we have made together will last a lifetime. It's time to begin this new chapter of our lives. The future is ours to shape, and I have no doubt we will make it bright. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Eliana, for the wonderful words. I have no doubt that these students whom you see before you will make their future bright. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Peter Wilson, who will share his thoughts with the class of 2024.
Good afternoon, everyone. Families, parents, teachers, and most importantly, our 8th grade class from Lake Geneva Middle School of 2024. It's with immense pride and joy I stand before you today as your superintendent, extremely proud of all the hard work, dedication, and a little bit of fun you had over the last 3 years at Lake Geneva Middle School. I would like to thank the parents, families, teachers, and school staff for their hard work, dedication, and support in helping students get to where they are today. I'd also like to acknowledge Mrs. Barb Dinan was with us, and we have 4 other hardworking, dedicated Joint 1 school board members who have put in lots of volunteer time to really provide the facilities, the programming, and support that our kids and our families need. So today is a time to reflect upon the remarkable journey these young adults have embarked upon and to acknowledge their tremendous growth, resilience, and achievements. As I look out on the 8th grade class here today, I see future leaders, innovators, change makers, maybe even the next Eddie Vedder, Taylor Swift, maybe even a future Detroit Lions quarterback. That's my joke. When I'm thinking about what to say today, I was looking at some the keyword here is short, stories of inspiration that might charge you 8th graders as you move into high school next fall. So I have a short story about a boy, and I'm going to actually put him into an eagle named Eddie the Eagle. So once upon a time, in a dense forest, there was a young eagle named Eddie. Now, Eddie wasn't your typical eagle. He was a bit lazy. While other eagles were busy honing their flying skills, learning how to hunt, Eddie preferred to lounge around, eat whatever he could find lying around. His parents, Mr. and Mrs. Eagle, often reminded him, "Eddie, you have the potential to soar high above the clouds, to see the world from the heights others only can dream of." But Eddie would just roll over and say, "I'm good down here, that's fine." One day, Eddie's parents decided it was time for a change. They took him to the highest cliff in the forest, and with a gentle nudge, pushed him off. As Eddie plummeted down, flapping his wings frantically and squawking in terror, he thought, "This is it. I'm done for." But then something incredible happened. As the wind rushed past him, Eddie's wings caught the air, and he began to glide. His frantic flapping turned into confident soaring. He felt exhilaration of the wind beneath his wings and saw the world from a perspective he'd never imagined. Eddie's fear turned into excitement. He flew over the forest, seeing the beautiful and vastness of his world. He realized what his parents had always known. He was meant to fly. He realized what his parents, He began practicing every day, mastering the art of flying, diving, and hunting. Eddie went from being the laziest eagle to the most skilled and admired in the forest. So, what does Eddie's story have to do with you, 8th graders? Like Eddie, you are on the brink of an incredible journey, which is high school and beyond. Your time in middle school has been your preparation phase. What you learned, have grown to discover, is your own potential. There may be moments when you feel pushed out of your comfort zone, much like Eddie when he was nudged off the cliff. But remember, in those moments of challenge and uncertainty that you truly discover your gifts, your strengths, your capabilities, all the things you have learned this year and before at Lake Geneva Middle School. As you transition to Badger High School, embrace the opportunities and challenges that come your way. Don't be afraid to spread your wings and soar. You have the support of your family, your teachers, your friends, and your community who believe in you and are cheering you on. Just as Eddie transformed from a grounded eagle to a majestic, soaring one high above the forest, you too can achieve great heights. Believe in yourself, take on new challenges with courage, and always strive to be the best version of yourself. Congratulations, 8th graders. The sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning. So spread your wings and fly high. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson, for your words of wisdom. On an evening such as this, it is appropriate that we devote a portion of the program to recognize those students who have excelled during their time at Lake Geneva Middle School. I will be introducing the recipients of the 2024 Leadership and Citizenship Awards. The Leadership Award is based on the following criteria. The student demonstrates leadership skills in and out of the classroom and at school activities. The student influences others to be positive role models, gives time and effort to help those around him or her, shows courtesy to others, and guides others to be better citizens. This year, we had 55 students who were nominated by at least one staff member. We will be recognizing the 13 students who were nominated by 4 or more staff members. Students, please stand when your name is called. Audience members, please hold applause until all names are called. Kaylee Armstrong, Audrey Barrett, Maya Butness, Isella Elverman, Ava Gould, Isabella Horn, Colton Yos, Weston Yos, Tierney Lentz, Claire Polyak, and Lucas Zaskowski. Please be seated. The Citizenship Award is based on the following criteria. The students cooperate willingly with school regulations in regard to property, books, attendance, halls, lockers, and general school rules. The student contributes ideas which improve a situation and shows initiative in his or her studies. The student has high standards regarding honesty, reliability, fairness, and tolerance. This year, 81 students were nominated by at least one staff member. We will be recognizing the 21 students who were nominated by 4 or more staff members. Students, please stand when your name is called. Audience members, please hold applause until all names are called. Trayvon Andrew, Kaylee Armstrong, Audrey Barrett, Daniela Bartos, Keaton Braden, Uriel Cruz Villegas, Isella Elverman, Caitlin Holmes, Isabella Horn, Adeline Yos, Colton Yos, Weston Yos, Carson Kaiser, Keaton Kluge, Emerson Knutson, Max Liedl, Tierney Lentz, Lucas Michich, Jacob Picorni, Eliana Strebe, and Michaela Whitaker. Please be seated. I am also honored to announce this year's Male and Female Athletes of the Year. To be considered for this award, student athletes must have participated in at least 2 LGMS sports during their school year, while also demonstrating tremendous performance, growth, coachability, and leadership. These qualities were recognized by our coaches, leading to the selection of this year's Athletes of the Year. Students, please come to the stage when your name is called. This year we have 3 recipients for Male Athlete of the Year, and they are Colton Yos, Weston Yos, and Carson Kaiser. Please come up. Congratulations, Colton, Weston, and Carson. We have 2 recipients for Female Athlete of the Year, and they are Maya Butness and Adeline Yos. Congratulations, Maya and Adeline. Next, I will introduce the recipients of the Band, Orchestra, and Choir Directors Awards. These students received their awards at previous events, but we would like to recognize them this evening. Students, please stand when your name is called. The Band Directors Award went to Audrey Barrett, and the Jazz Band Directors Award was presented to Max Liedl. In Orchestra, the Directors Award was given to Isela Elverman. Finally, the choir had 2 Directors Awards, which were awarded to Chase Hagedis and Julia Needle. Congratulations to these students. Please be seated. Up next, Mrs. Heck will introduce the Academic and Attendance Awards.
Founded in 1983, the President's Education Awards program honors graduating elementary, middle, and high school students for their achievement and hard work. The program has provided individual recognition from the President and the U.S. Secretary of Education to those students whose outstanding efforts have enabled them to meet challenging standards of excellence. Each year, thousands of elementary, middle, and high schools participate by recognizing deserving students. The following students have maintained a GPA of 3.5 or higher during their middle school years, and they are in the 85th percentile or higher on their Spring iReady assessments in reading and math. Students, please stand when your name is called, and audience members, please hold your applause until all names are called. Audrey Barrett, Daniela Bartos, Keaton Braden, Isela Elverman, Aiden Holian, Adeline Yos, Kellen Landry, Raven Lee, Brooke McGrath, Maya Myron, Marcus O'Brien, Jose Ramirez Botello, Adeline Shaneman, Joshua Schultz, Eliana Strebe, Adeline Thole, and Beto Verdugo Murphy. Students, you may be seated. Next, I will introduce the recipients of the Lake Geneva Middle School Academic Excellence Awards. These students have maintained a 3.9 or higher GPA for all 3 of their middle school years through the end of the 3rd quarter this year. In addition to the pin or medal they wear tonight, their names will also be engraved onto a plaque to hang in the main hall of LGMS. They are joining an elite group of students who represent the finest of academic achievement. Students, please stand when your name is called, and then please hold applause until all names are called. The following students had a GPA of 3.9. Ava Humphrey, Braylon Bidlack, Maya Myron, Keaton Kluge, Aiden Holian, Yuvia Ortiz, Adeline Shaneman, Sophia Solverson, Caitlin Holmes, Kellen Landry, Chase Hegedus, Weston Yos, Kaylee Armstrong, Audrey Barrett, Colton Yos, and Eliana Strebe. Students, you may be seated. The following students had a perfect 4.0. They are Daniela Bartos, Keaton Braden, Adeline Yos, Tierney Lenz, Brooke McGrath, and Julia Weichert. Students, you may be seated. And then finally, we would like to recognize students who have had perfect attendance here at LGMS. This year, we had 3 students who had perfect attendance. Students, please stand when I call your name. Lucas Pan, Ryan Schmidt, and Eliana Strebe. Students, you may be seated. It is now my honor to introduce Mrs. Linda Bailey Boilini, Clerk of the Lake Geneva Joint 1 School District Board of Education, to present the prestigious Fuller Boutelle Award. Mrs. Bailey Boilini. Okay. Yeah, thanks for being here.
Sure.
Okay, starts there and then goes.
All right. Good evening. This prestigious award has been well known for its many, many years of recognition to an outstanding student. And I must say that the staff takes this very seriously when making their choice. This year's recipient of the Fuller Boutelle Award is a fine representative of the class of 2024. This award is presented in memory of Fuller Boutelle, who served on the Board of Education from 1941 through 1973. The student receiving this award has shown outstanding citizenship, scholarship, and community service. In addition to these activities, the recipient has accumulated an impressive academic and impressive award throughout the 3 years of middle school. On behalf of the Board of Education and the staff at Lake Geneva Middle School, It is my honor to present the prestigious award to Isella, and I worked on that today, and it's still not clicking in. Elverman. Please come forward. I want to congratulate her because I see all of these medals and it's well deserving. So congratulations. It's such an honor to receive this. Let's put this on. You can switch it. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name. Okay. Congratulations again, and thank you for honoring this young lady.
Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Bailey Boylini, and congratulations, Isella. It is truly an honor to be recognized for such a prestigious award and well-deserved. At this time, it is my privilege as principal of Lake Geneva Middle School in the Lake Geneva Joint 1 School District to present the class of 2024 to the Board of Education for the receipt of their promotion certificates. I take this action knowing that they have fulfilled the requirements necessary for this honor and are now eligible to proceed with their academic and educational endeavors into the 9th grade. To assist with this presentation, the 8th grade teachers will read the class roll, and the school board members and Dr. Wilson will help to pass out the certificates. Audience, if you could hold your applause until after each teacher is done, we would very much appreciate it. Often, if an individual family claps or hollers for their child, the next person's name cannot be heard, and we want every family to hear their child's name. Mrs. Kidwell and Mr. Oker will be dismissing the rows at the appropriate times, and students and staff members are here. At this time, could you please turn your chairs around to face the audience? Okay. So I'm just going to close this, Julie. Okay.
Joshua Schultz. Angel Rosas Luvano. Eliana Strebe. Mason Terry. Dylan Pinecker. Yuvia Ortiz. Jack Nielsen. Adeline Thole. Antonio Nova. Mackenzie Marshall. Haley Gertz. Maya Myron. Vernon Douthit. Audrey Barrett. And Elijah Mills.
Noah Krober. Ruth Kutzler. Ella Anderson. Olivia Adamus. Peyton Kubiak. Alina Torres. Lauren Wilk. Nicholas Eklund. Beto Verdugo Murphy. Jonathan Mora. Mary Snedeker. Ava Humphrey. Mia Gallo. Raven Malia Lee. Lucas Ubali. Ryan Schmidt. Sierra Conant. Nevaeh Parker. Braylon Bidlack. And Michaela Andrea Marie Gerling.
Jimena Villarreal Pita. Natalia Schiller. Landon Rouse. Madison Neitzel. Roseline Munoz. Connor Martinez. Kyla Lindberg. Nolan Kovacic. Aiden Holian. Grace Gorski. Michaela Gerke. Micaiah Comerford. Adriana Aranda. Trayvon Andrew. And Jocelyn Albino.
Savannah Sacalato. Wesley Zimmerman. Yareli Vilches. Benjamin Thayer. Jonathan Scottney. Sofia Ortiz. Mero Nurnberg. Cesar Martinez. Kevin Lagunas. Weston Krober. Xander Jaramillo. Isabella Horn. Brooke Hayes. Brianna Grimm. Sky Grass. Esteban Manuel Cruz. Damian Bustos. Kaylee Armstrong. And Angelina Afaro.
Bradley Marusik. Adeline Shaneman. Lucas Zeskowski. Allison Mullen. Lucas Michich. Julia Weichert. Aiden Goranson. Hammond Narrett. Sophia Solverson. Derek Smith. Leighton Peters. Masio Reed. Sarah Kirby. Zane Landers. Lindsay Herwald. Hunter Heiss. Macy Hall. Vincent Felmuth. And Yamilet Cruz Villegas.
Michaela Sky Whitaker. Justin Walters Wilczek. Rhythm Stovall. Jevin Storp. Jesus Rodriguez Serna. Maya Preet. Claire Elizabeth Polyak. Madeline Cynthia Payne. Lucas Pan. Julia Needle. Denise Murillo. Tierney Sidney Lentz. Gage Kleik. Carson Benjamin Kaiser. Carrington Colette Greenberg. Ava Jane Gold. Sofia Garcia. Cuno Garcia. Uriel Cruz Villegas. Carter Coleman. And Jesus Jose Alvarez.
Kyla Marie Price. Morgan Grace Ann Ludek. Jason Patrick Leach. Oliver Eveland. Benjamin Stetter. Ashley Rosas Villegas. Jose Ramirez Boutelle. Kellen Landry. Hunter Smotherman. Jack Jenner. Jocelyn Trevelyan. And Liam Maxwell.
Tyson Rote. Chloe McMasters. Connor Kavanaugh. Jacob Picorni. Paisley Mellum. Ethan Dans. Milani Ovale. Ivan Hernandez. Xander Nunez. Madigan Mandley. Luis Zendejos Alvarez III. Isaac Peterson. Yandel Aranda. Lucas Tallow. Wesley Nerland. Eli Pedraza. Finnegan Ryan. Haley McGrath. Connor Sullivan. Owen Martin. And Franklin Arujo Cortez.
Sitlali Tapia Luna. Hayden Steinhoff. Kevin Salinas. Peyton McCarthy. Brianna Holton. Caitlin Holmes. Isella Elverman. Jasmine Chiquillo. Michaela Brown. Anna Balin. Olivia Beauchamp. And Callie Bader.
Jackson Murray. Daniela Bartos. Jackie Zavala. Nicholas Zinkowicz. Alexis Torgerson. Jaden Jackson. Stephanie Vasquez. Keegan Hayes. Matthew Christensen. Hannah Caney. Brenna Todd. Maya Butness. Sophia Furlow. Kyla Hubbard. James Brenner. Leslie Lozano. Owen Francois. Natalia Nelson. Noah Myers. Josiah Dane. And Justin Lauer.
Elijah Vasquez. Alexa Thomas.
Dorian Raymer. Marcus O'Brien. Brooke McGrath. Melanie Lopez Rivera. Freddie Lopez Garcia. Max Anthony Liedl. Shane Kale. Jacob Jurgens. Dylan Leonardo Jerzanowski. Carter Druzak. Trinity Jurgansky. Charlotte Davis. Juan Cruz. Keaton Braden. And Phoenix Aranda.
Jamie Ruby. Rosie Gutierrez. Annabella Gabriel. And Caroline Boyle.
Landon Sanders. Kevin Perez Cruz. Addison Opie. Delai Onofre. Eleanor Kraus. Emerson Knudsen. Keaton Kluge. Lily Keisler. Weston Yost. Colton Yost. Adeline Yost. Chase Hagedis. Joseph Eklund. Jack Booth. Elijah Baker. Natalie Anders. And Grace Adkins.
Tonight is truly a special night for all involved. Before us is a remarkable group of students who have grown from children into young adults over their middle school careers. I have had the privilege of witnessing so many of these students achieve great academic and personal success. This class not only represents students with high academic achievements, but more importantly, this is a class that is respectful and cares for one another. Students, as you begin the next steps in your lives, remember the great times that you have had during middle school and make the most of the opportunities that you will have in the future. We have a great group of students here, and I am confident that the success stories from this class will be numerous and significant. You see before you a group of young people ready to face their next academic challenge, high school. However, they have not reached this point on their own. It is through the dedication and hard work of parents, relatives, teachers, and community members that these students have been able to achieve this level of accomplishment. Congratulations to each and every one of you. The future is bright for these students, and I look forward to seeing all the incredible things they will achieve. To conclude our program, the Recessional will play as the class of 2024 recesses. We ask that all audience members stay in your seats until the class has completely exited. Thank you for sharing in our celebration this evening, and on behalf of the Lake Geneva Middle School staff and all those present, we extend our best wishes to the class of 2024. Students, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lake Geneva Middle School class of 2024, congratulations to all.